Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool. I'm in the central area here. I'm actually just on Central Drive. Yeah, this is Central Drive here. I'm in the Revo area, yeah. Just across the road is Revo Park. Bit of a rare green space around here, yeah, Central Blackpool. But anyway, in this video I want to take a little look down this way over here by the football ground, because I believe they've started demolishing, or they started work on some of those houses down there that the football ground, Blackpool Football Club, are going to be building a new stand, and they bought up a load of houses on Henry Street, which is just down there. I went down a couple of months ago and I showed some of them all boarded up, a bit like those ones in town, you know, the council where they bought those houses for the university, and they're all boarded up and they look all dilapidated. Well, I believe there's something going on down there now, so I think we'll go and check it out, shall we? So I'm just here by the Corton Beach Esso garage. Quite a few changes around here, you know, in the last couple of decades. I'll give you a good look round before we head off. So that's a petrol station there in the shop. Just here we've got a magic hand wash and valeted. Got the street sweeper out. I'll be heading down that way in a minute. There's the street sweeper there. Hey, I tell you what, it's pretty early. It's just after 7 o'clock in the morning, but the council are busy. I'll tell you what, they could probably do with coming in here. Look at this, quite a lot of rubbish around here. Anyway, I'll head on to Central Drive and then I'll just give you a quick look around this area. Wait for this thing to get out of the way. Making a bit of a racket, but anyway, that's Central Drive, looking towards the shopping area up that way there, towards, carry on that way, takes you into town. Obviously, I've done plenty of videos on it. And just over there, you see that space there, that's where the Mecca used to be. Oh look, Blackpool Tower, and it's all lit up gold. You might be able to see Club 3000 Bingo over there on Rigby Road. So this is the area. Let's have a little look at Revo Park, shall we? I'll just turn the camera around. So this is Revo Park. It's quite a nice space actually, a nice big space. We've got the school over there. Revo School is just over there. It's quite a big space actually. They've got bowling greens as well. Somewhere over there they've got bowling, nice bowling green. I'm not sure if they still use them actually. But anyway, just giving you a bit of a look around before we head off over here. So I'm going to head off down that road there, down the side of the builders merchants, and then you can see the ground there. You know, I can see an orange glow coming from the ground. I believe they've got those, you know, those lights that help the grass to grow in the winter, and they keep them on all night. I don't know what sodium is. It sodium? I'm not too sure, but they are very orange, so they do look a bit like sodium, and that must help the grass then to grow. But I don't know the name of this road unless this is called Henry Street. There's no sign. I'll tell you what, those seagulls are making a right racket over there. Yeah, so we've got Coastal Garage there, car garage. We've got a bit of a driveway next door with a load of like wood shoved in it. It is a little bit untidy around here, you know. Furwood Building Supplies. I remember when they were Forbes. My dad used to go there years ago. Well, it's been a building supplies for years, and I might have mentioned in the last video when I came around here that I saw this Citroen here and I thought it was abandoned or whatever. I don't know. It's still there. It's still there. Yeah, so here's a look at the football ground, and I'm not too sure if you can tell. I can still see, though, because it's still early enough, you see, it's still fairly dark at the moment. I can still see the orange coming from those lights. got a bit of a yard here. I don't know who owns this, but we've got actually quite a big area, this, you know. Can you see? It's all sealed off. I think probably owned by the football club, possibly. There's a van in there. Oh, look at the tower above the houses of New Foxhall there, all lit up in gold. It's like a beacon of hope, isn't it? Yeah, so this area here will be really, really busy when there's a match on, of course, because you'll get fans coming from all over the place. Who remembers the Spy on Cop when it was all up this North Stand, when it was a Spy on Cop? It was just like a big hill, big grass hill with concrete on one side, you know, as a stand, and it was all open to the elements. Yeah, what a joke that was, hey? But it's all good fun. We'll just have a sneaky look down. This is what they call Back Henry Street. Now there's actually a forum for Blackpool Football Club, and it's called Back Henry Street. And yeah, I think it's the main forum for the football club. So let's just have a little look down here. They're just opening up at Furwood, actually. Yeah, they're just opening up. Well, look at this here. The state of that, keep out. It's like a prison, isn't it? Look at that there. And they've got this stand here, which they built about 2009, I think, was it? And it was only meant to be temporary. It was only meant to be temporary, this, you know. This stand here. And yet it's still here. About 15 years later. But we're just walking around the backs of these houses now, look. Look at this. Oh, yeah. I told you, didn't I? Look at that. Danger, demolition. Look. Ooh. Look at this. You see that house over there? There's like a shed in it. I mentioned that last time. Look at that. Wow. There you go. There's a digger over there, look. Jennings of Pudsey. Is that where Pudsey Bear comes from? Well, I think you can probably tell that it goes all the way down there and comes out at the other end. These are all the backs of the houses that have all been sort of boarded off. And they will eventually be getting demolished, and it looks like they're starting with that shed there. What, was that someone's house? Did someone live in that house there? That shed? Wow. Anyway, we're going to head back out of here now. We'll head onto the street and we'll have a look at the front of the street, shall we? Oh, I tell you what, it's good for buddleia. That's the thing about buddleia, it just grows anywhere, doesn't it? Buddleia. You see a lot of it in Manchester. If you ever go to Manchester and you see where the railway bridges are, it's all over Manchester, buddleia. But anyway, we'll go back round and we'll head down the front of the street and we'll see what it's like along there, shall we? Well, I tell you what, there's a lot going on here at the moment with Furwood opening up. Lots of construction workers coming to get the bits, builders, joiners, but we're now round the front. What's that there? Ah, look at that there. Proposed demolition of building, application for determination. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'll let you read that. Outbuildings. Ah, the demolition of outbuildings, it says there, to the rear of properties. 10. It's probably the whole street, really, isn't it? Yeah, probably means the whole street. But yeah, here's how it looks from the other side. There you go. You can see the stand at the back there. And yeah, if anyone could let us know if this dwelling was ever lived in, or was it just a shed? Oh, got a delivery on. But anyway, this is Henry Street, and as you can see, we have got, well, I think there might be just one or two houses that have not been bought up. You can tell the ones that have been because they're all boarded up. Look at that there. Can't be nice living next door to that, can it? You know, that's the thing, you see, when these things are compulsory purchase orders are in effect, it takes time, doesn't it? That one there's been tagged, look. Yeah, so I can see 1, 2, looks like one of them's converted into flats, 3 here, maybe 4. See about 4 properties there that don't look to have been purchased. We've got another garage over here, is that Millins? Millins Garage. And just down there is, well, we're just at the side of Arcade Club, and that leads down to the alleyway on the other side where I was. But yeah, this is Arcade Club here, and I've now made it to Bloomfield Road. I'll just give you a quick look back. So that's where I was. On the right hand side, those houses will stay, but all those houses on the left hand side are condemned. Yes. And this is Bloomfield Road. And we can now get a little look at the front of the stadium. There you go, there's a sign there, Henry Street. I'll tell you what, those seagulls are getting noisier. Don't think I'd like to live near a football ground though. I think it would do my head in. You know, all the fans will, and it can kick off as well, can't it? There's a look at Arcade Club. And there you go, there's the Blackpool Football Club Hotel. That was added, I can't quite remember, is it 2012 when they added that? The South Stand. Oh, I remember when it looked like a cowshed. Not now. I'll tell you what, that's a handy little camper, isn't it? Look at that. There's a dinky little camper van there, look. So we're now up to the Travel Lodge. So there you go, that was a little walk around the Blackpool Football Club area, showing you that street there, Henry Street, and is that the beginning of them demolishing all those houses down? Or do they need to wait until they buy all of them? I don't know, we're just going to have to keep an eye on it. And what about that shed? Did someone live in that shed? Maybe someone can let me know. But anyway, I'm just around the other side of the football club. This is the West Stand. This is where they have all the corporate hospitality entrances in there. It's like the posh entrance. So anyway, I'll keep you updated. I'll have a walk around another time and we'll see what's going on. Because like I say, I do like to get around Blackpool a bit. I'll show you what's going on. Keep you updated with the news. So I'm going to leave it there now. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.